What's up, guys? Coach Sam here, reporting live to you from Annapolis, Maryland. I'm sorry I couldn't be at the banquet tonight. I wish I were there with every one of you guys after this tremendous season that we had. But I wanted to send in a video addressing our team, our defense in particular, and especially our seniors. I wanted to talk first about our senior captain defenseman, Ryan Mollman. So I've coached Ryan Mollman for, I guess, 3 years now. So I've gotten to know him pretty well. We're actually going to be coaching together for the SoCal Devils, which is fun. But, Ryan was elected a captain by his teammates, which, speaks to his leadership capacity, which I saw day in and day out. He's a hardworking guy. He goes over the head at very inopportune moments. But, all that aside, he's going to lay a body when he needs to. He's going to fight hard for ground balls. He's going to do the things that his teammates need from him in big moments. And I'm really going to miss you, Ryan. Best of luck to you at Air Force. Owen Daly. Owen. Oh, dude, tell you. I told you this at the end of the season. I think you've really come into your own this year. You became a guy that we could really count on in all circumstances to do exactly what you were coached to do. You rose to be our second defender on the depth chart, man. Like we needed you in tight spots this year. Thinking back to our last game against Cathedral, I think we had you on 35, and at the very end of the game in regulation, he tried to dodge on you up to his right hand, and all you did was fight to get your hips around and turn him, which is exactly what we've coached you to do. And so I think that speaks to your efficacy as a fundamental defender. I really enjoyed coaching you this year, man. Once again, you do everything that we ask you to do. You're a hardworking guy, and I wish you nothing but the best, man. Next up on the docket, we have Ty Westbrook. Westbrook, that's my guy. Tell you what, man, you might not be the best at pickleball. Might not be the best at pickleball. I really enjoyed having you on this team, man. You're a special kid. Yeah, I feel like you're the only kid that comes to practice consistently, day in and day out, without shoulder pads and with only your penny on. Like, just got to show the muscles and show the tan, which I respect and I admire. Ty, at a certain point this season, our offense was really struggling to score goals. Ty came up to Coach Tim and I and said, guys, put me at attack. Ty's willing to do whatever he has to do to get on the field, and that's something really special. So, Ty, I'm going to miss you, man. Best of luck in whatever it is you choose to do. I know you're going to be extremely successful, all right? Cheers to you. Next, we got Vance Jefferson. Vance Jefferson. We had a clear actually named after Vance. It's called Jefferson. It was basically like, everyone, get out of this man's way. He's taking it himself like a punt returner. This guy, it was such a blessing to be able to coach this man this year. I think that someone like Vance, I think Coach Sharp and I were saying, if we would have had 2 or 3 more years coaching Vance, he would have been a high-level Division I lacrosse recruit. High-level Division I lacrosse recruit. So, I think that just speaks to this man's athleticism. Also, he says yes sir, no sir, whenever he addresses his coaches, which something that I certainly appreciate. But really enjoyed having you on the squad, Vance. Best of luck at football. Next up, we got Odin Stansbury. Odie, brother of Tor. I really cannot say enough about this man's work ethic. I think that the D-middies that we had this year were just fantastic. And it was really led by some outstanding plays in practices and in games by our own Odin Stansbury. I mean, this guy was something extremely special to watch. He's one of the hardest working, hardest hitting. Obviously, he plays football, so he knows how to tactically hit people, so that was awesome. But one of the hardest working, hardest hitting guys I've ever coached. Just like I was saying about Owen, you're remarkably coachable. I have to tell you something one time and it's in your mind, man. I have to correct you one time and it's done. So you're going to be remarkably successful because of your coachability and your work ethic. So it's been an honor and a pleasure coaching you, man, and I wish you nothing but the best. Our senior defenseman, Quinn, it's really a bummer how we ended the season with you being hurt. You know, I know we talked about it after the Cathedral game. I also got hurt at the end of my senior year and couldn't play in the last few games. Oh, I've been in your shoes, but I want to tell you, man, the time that we were able to spend together, like, you were just outstanding. You know, we asked Quinn to come in after football and play defense for us, but what he ended up doing was playing defense. He played LSM for us. He would have played short stick D midi for us if we asked him to. Like, he's a jack of many trades on defense, and you know, just like Vance, this guy always says yes sir, no sir to me, which I love. Really enjoyed having you on the team, man. Like, you just bring a certain level of grit that we really needed this year, and we're gonna need next year. So I'm looking for someone to fill that void, certainly. Last up, and not to be forgotten, nor to be taken lightly, is our sophomore defensive captain, Jimmy Manley, opting to play the rest of his high school lacrosse on the East Coast, trying to vie for a high-level Division I opportunity. But I just wanted to, you know, take a moment and thank you, Jimmy, for a great season, man. You know, I think your leadership was absolutely top-notch. I do not say that lightly. I think having you lead our boys was probably the best decision that our team made collectively this year, was electing you as a captain. I think that, you know, your leadership on the field, you know, you lead by example. You are the hardest working guy at all times on the field, in practice, in games. You're always pushing yourself and your teammates to be better. I'm gonna miss you tremendously, bro. But I'll tell you what, this is not the end. It doesn't need to be the end. If you ever have a question, you ever need advice, you need help with recruiting, you know where to reach me. All right, I'm going nowhere. But thank you again, Jimmy. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. This has been an honor coaching this team. Really enjoyed all of the players from top to bottom, offense all the way through the goalie. I think we had a rock star squad. But it's been a great season, boys. Seniors, I'm going to miss you. As always, please feel free to reach out to me with anything you need, questions. If you need advice, feel free to reach out to me. Cheers, Poway squad.